Last week, Bitcoin hit $100,000, but guys, what is about to happen next can either make or break your entire portfolio. After a longer period of consolidation for multiple months in a row, Bitcoin has pumped over 100% towards new all-time highs, and it has even hit $100,000 after Donald Trump won the elections. But guys, this move is already done. More importantly, what's next? Are we going to continue to pump? Or is the local top already in on Bitcoin, and should you be selling your positions and opening up swing short positions? In today's video, I will give you guys an exact roadmap for the upcoming weeks and months to not only minimize your losses, but especially to maximize your gains. Every Bitcoin bull cycle is seeing several pushes towards the upside, but there's a thing that keeps on repeating every single time. And that's the fact that those cycles where we see those several pushes towards the upside, those pushes, they always take 5 to 8 weeks, which means that currently within the current push that Bitcoin is seeing after that consolidation phase, due to the elections or whatever you want to call it, that push is now taking place for about 5 weeks. The 5th week has just ended, and today marks the start of the 6th week. Which means that those pushes take 5 to 8 weeks until we see a major correction. And within those major corrections, I'm talking minus 50% on altcoins every single time, which means that we are currently within week 6. So that means that within the current week and the 2 weeks after, we are very, very likely to see a major correction of about 50% on altcoins. I will show you guys over 10 examples that this has happened in the past, where Bitcoin was trending upwards for about 5 to 8 weeks before we saw a major correction. Is this time going to be different? I don't know, but I'm sure as hell that I want to prepare myself for the worst case scenario, and instead of it turning out as a worst case scenario, I will be using it in my advantage to maximize my profits on not only my investment positions, but also on my long and short positions. Now let me show you guys on the charts a few of the examples from the past to amplify the importance of this historical pattern. Now guys, I'm going to take you guys with me through the previous cycles where Bitcoin is repeating the pattern that I've been speaking about over and over again. This is going to take a minute, but it's important to amplify the importance of this repeating pattern every single time, where Bitcoin sees a correction after 5 or 8 weeks of uptrending price action. The first time happened over here, all the way at the beginning when Bitcoin just came out. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th week we saw a massive red candle and a major correction on the Bitcoin price. Once again, over here, second time. This is the candle where Bitcoin broke out, and we can once again see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks of uptrending price action, and during the 8th week Bitcoin saw a major correction to the downside. Let's continue. Over here we saw major downtrending price action. Bitcoin started a new uptrend, and we can see 7 weeks, and then we saw a major correction right over here. This is the candle where Bitcoin broke out. 6 weeks of uptrending price action. The 7th week we saw a major correction. Over here, the next uptrend started. Breakout candle. After 4 weeks, the 5th week, we saw a major correction on the Bitcoin price. And guys, this pattern has been repeating over and over again. 8 weeks, and then we saw a major correction. 8 weeks, another major correction. Every single time, Bitcoin trends up for 5 to 8 weeks, and then it sees a major correction. Once again, breakout candle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th week, we saw a major correction. Now guys, I can keep on repeating myself. I can also show you guys in the years after that every single time the Bitcoin started uptrending price action, we have been trending for about 5 to 8 weeks. And within that time period, we saw a major correction to the downside. How are we going to use this in our advantage? Altcoins will outperform Bitcoin in this last phase of the cycle. Bitcoin has already seen the meat of its move. the move is going to happen on altcoins. So that's where you want to position yourself if we get another correction. So the higher we go this week or next week or the week after on altcoins, the more profit that I'll be taking on my altcoins positions, up until 50% of my total position. I'll be using that USDT to set limit orders on my favorite altcoins in case we get a correction. Those limit orders will get filled, and I will be compounding my profits along the way towards the upside. In that case, I will not only minimize my losses for a potential correction, but more importantly, I'll be maximizing my gains as soon as that correction is over and we get that last phase of the cycle where altcoins will go absolutely parabolic. Right now, I'll be looking to provide you guys with my 2 favorite altcoins that I'll be looking to buy over the course of the next couple of weeks as soon as we get that correction. So let's move over to the charts. The first altcoin that I will be buying heavily upon a dip in the next few weeks is Chainlink. Guys, I've mapped out 2 pivotal levels where we are going to enter a major spot position on Chainlink. Afterwards, I'll also explain to you guys where exactly I'm going to take profit on this position. The first level we can see has been providing major support and resistance several times on the weekly time frame for Chainlink. It is also laying within this major upwards candle over here. Often these big candles get retraced for a big part in order for smart money to load up on their position. So $20.93 is the first level where I'll be looking to accumulate a bunch of Chainlink spot position. The second level comes all the way from this little weekly level over here. We can see afterwards it was providing major resistance over here, support twice in a row, another time major support, and over here it provided massive resistance, beautiful support, and then over here we can see that we wicked into this level, and after wicking into that level we got a major pump towards the upside. That level is around $16.37. After these levels get hit, what will be our targets where we're going to take profit? The first target is always the second to highest high. So obviously we have the all-time high, which is my main take profit target for Chainlink, but the most important level where we definitely want to take some profits is the second to highest high over here around $38.31. From our first buy level, that's an increase of approximately 82%, and towards the new all-time high, that's an increase of approximately 152%. If our second buy level gets hit as well, we can say that the increase is even bigger. Towards the first take profit target, it will be 134%, and towards the second take profit target, it will be 223%. Definitely one of my favorite altcoins that I'll be buying up on the next correction on Bitcoin and altcoins that is coming close. The second altcoin that I'm looking to buy, guys, is one of my favorite altcoins. I absolutely love Woo, and I'm holding a big spot position on this one. And if we get another dip in the next few weeks, which I'm expecting on both Bitcoin and altcoins, I'm looking to buy at the first level over here around 27 cents for Woo. We can see major resistance over here. Once again, major resistance, beautiful weekly level, then we dropped off to the downside. Once again, resistance, beautiful weekly level, and then we dropped off to the downside. And then afterwards, that level has also been providing major support over here, some resistance over here, and now we are breaking out above that level. We can also see that that level that I marked out is slowly but surely starting to align with this bullish weekly fair value gap. And if Woo is going to dip into that 27 cents level, I'll be accumulating even more spot on Woo. Also, the second level, guys, has been providing major resistance. Once again, resistance, a lot of resistance, many times for the price of Woo. Beautiful support before this push to the upside. And then over here, once again, major support, and then once again, major resistance. If Woo is going to dip into the 22 cents level, I'll be accumulating even more spot on Woo. But obviously, you guys are also wondering, but Jip, where are you going to take profit on these accumulated positions? As always, guys, we always want to take profit at the second to highest high at first. And we can see that over here, we have the second to highest high. This level over here, around 51 cents for Woo, is my main take profit target. Obviously, we have these equal highs over here, and that will be my second take profit targets around 64 cents. And from that first buy level over here towards the first take profit target, that's a beautiful increase of 87%. And towards that second take profit target, that's an even better increase of 136%. From that second buy level, which I kind of also expect to get hit over the next few weeks, towards that first take profit target, it's an increase of 124%. And towards that second take profit target, it's an increase of 182%. Guys, obviously, I'm already positioned from lower down. But as I said, I'm kind of expecting a bigger correction to occur over the course of the next few weeks. So slowly but surely, I'll be taking some profits on my spot positions, as explained to you guys. And if I get the opportunity to reinvest that profit that I'm taking, maybe next week or the week after, back into my positions at the levels that I just showed to you guys on both Chainlink and Woo, and afterwards they pump to my take profit target, then taking that partial profit and reinvesting that partial profit back into your position at lower levels is massively going to compound your profits along the way up towards your major take profit target. Now guys, one more very important thing before I am going to leave you guys. Yes, we are in a major bull market, but you have to realize that at the end of the day, this bull market will stop at some point. And the funny thing is that only 1% of the people within a bull market actually end up with realized profits. There's a big difference between unrealized and realized profits. Now, if you are watching this video up until this point, it means that you're taking this very seriously. Not only trading, but also investing. And since you're watching up until this point, I want to redirect you guys to another major video that I made a few weeks ago, where I discussed the most important lessons that I have learned so far over the course of the past couple of years, where I've been speaking to so many millionaire traders and investors. They've been giving me their best tips. And if you want to watch that video to prepare yourself even better for the upcoming weeks and months, to not end up throwing away all of the gains that you can make within this bull market, make sure to click the video right over here, and I'll catch you guys there. Ciao, ciao.